we are now in solving survey problems. So here's the steps. In these 3 steps, the most important thing here is working outward. So this is the uh, important thing there. So you have to start with the innermost region and work outward. So those are the intersections of the sets. Okay, so let's have an example. Constructing a Venn diagram for a survey. 60 people were contacted and responded to a movie survey. The following information was obtained. A. 6 people like comedies, dramas, and science fiction. So there are 3 groups here. You have comedies, dramas, science fiction. So we can assign uh, the first letter of each of those as sets. So we can actually assign set C for comedies, D for dramas, and S for science fiction. Okay, so we'll make our Venn diagram because that is the problem asked. We have the rectangular shape for the U, universal. And then I will label this first circle as set A, set B, and the second and the third one is, uh, that's set D. Uh, the first one is C, right? So we change that one to represent each of the group using the first letter. So that should be C for comedies, D for dramas, and then science fiction for S. So we have 3. So instead of using A, B, C, we use the first letter of each of those group. So you will have a meaningful uh, outcome. So it's easier for you to recognize what is C. C means comedies, and so on with D and S. Okay, so there are 6. So 6, we will plug that in. That's the intersection between the 3 sets. So 6 should be at the middle. Okay, so we're done on the first one, letter A. Letter B, this is 13 people like comedies and dramas. So 13 minus 6. You're looking at um, set C and set D. So that goes with C and D. So there's 7. 13 minus 6 is 7. So goes here. And the next one would be letter C. 10 people like comedies and science fiction. So you're looking at set C and set S. And you have 10 there, minus 6. And that would be 4. Okay, so next would be letter D. 11 people like dramas and science fiction. So you're looking at set D and set S. And 11 minus 6. So 5 goes here. So next would be uh, letter E. 26 people like comedies. So that is just set C. So you're looking at 26 minus, and then you're looking at C. C has intersections of 7, 6, and 4. So minus 17. So 26 minus 17, it gives you 9, goes here. Okay, for set C. Letter F, 21 people like drama, so you're looking at D. So D, that goes 21 minus whatever the intersections inside D, within D, you have 7 plus 6, 13 plus 5 is 18. So 21 minus 18, that would be 3. And then letter G, 25 people like science fiction, so that's set S. You're looking at 25 minus the intersections inside C, within C, S, I mean, you will get 4 plus 6 plus 5. So that would be 15. 25 minus 15 for the intersection inside set S. So 25 minus 15, that gives you 10. Okay, so we have only one last item that we need to do here. It's what's outside or complement of C, set D, and set S. So note that we have 60 people. So your solution would be 60 minus all the numbers inside those 3 sets. So we will add all of those. 9 plus 7 plus 6 plus 4. That's inside set C. Then on D plus 3 plus 5. Set S would be plus 10. So calculating, it will give you 16. So 16 should be outside the 3 sets. So that's the people actually that doesn't like comedies, dramas, and science fiction. So that's why it's a complement, it's outside those 3 sets. Okay? And don't forget that the word and means intersection. So we know that, and the symbol for that one, it's the inverted U. For or, that would be union, and the symbol would be U. And for the word not, that would be complement. And the symbol would be apostrophe. Okay, and some other textbook has a small line on the top of the set. So apostrophe is used in this textbook. Okay, so that's the survey's result by using the Venn diagram.